Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. This morning I wanted to show y'all what I've discovered about making the almond butter so that it comes out of the ice trays. Now, you'll need the dry container. Can y'all see that? Yeah, there. The dry container on your Vitamix. And what I'm going to use is a little over 2 cups of almonds. And the way I do these, instead of roasting them in the oven until I can smell them and they're turning brown, is I put them in the oven at about 300 degrees for about 20 minutes. And then I take them out because all I'm trying to do is just heat them up a little bit, make sure there's no bacteria on them. Now, the government requires almond producers to pasteurize their almonds, and I think they had some kind of issue in California with people getting sick from almonds that were not pasteurized. So they've already been pasteurized, but I also know they've been handled, so I want to heat them up again. But anyway, 20 minutes, 300 degrees, that's it. You can barely smell them, but they're hot all the way through. All right, so we're going to dump these in the dry beaker. And what we're going to have to do is mix them or grind them up a little bit, and they get to a certain point. Not to the point where they're already almond butter, but just they're ground up a bit. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so I'm going to put my cap on, and I'm going to use my tamper. This is the one especially for this small beaker. And we're going to turn it up on high. Now it's going to be loud. Let me fix it so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I've got my camera balanced in a chair, so hopefully that'll work. Let me move y'all in closer. Oops, don't fall off the chair. All right, there, that ought to do it, right? Can y'all see? Yeah, that ought to do it. All right, we're going to turn it on. It's going to be really loud, but it's going to get to a certain place of being ground up without actually turning into almond butter. So here we go. I want to make sure y'all can see this. Hold on, let me just lower my camera, y'all. Hold on. Just lower my camera and see if I can't get better light in there. Oh, that's still not good enough. I'm just going to take the camera off. Hold on. Okay, this will work right here so y'all can see what the almonds are looking like. So here we go. It's going to be really loud. Wait a minute. All right, that's it. See how they're partially ground up, but they're not turning to the almond butter right down here. All right, so now I'm going to take the tamper out. Sorry if that was loud. And I'm going to actually put in, well, let me back y'all up. I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble figuring all this out. All right, look, I'll back you up now. All right, now I'm using 1 cup of water. So that's a little over 2 cups of roasted almonds, slightly roasted, we'll say. And let me find my top. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my top on. And I might have to open it up and stir it a bit, but anyway, let me put y'all back on the tripod. Hold on. There's what it looks like. See how they're not totally ground up. Because once it starts turning to butter where it's extracting really the oil from the almond, then you can see down in here, you can actually see it turning into almond butter. So anyway, hold on. Okay, I think I got the camera at a little bit better angle now. So I put, this is a little over 2 cups of almonds that were roasted in the oven at about 300 degrees for about 20 minutes just to heat them up. And I've ground it, but not to the point where it's already almond butter. And I've put the water in. And I'm going to take the, I went ahead and took the tamper out and just put my lid back on. And I'm going to just stir that a little bit, get that water down close to where the blades are. And some of the nuts are not completely ground up, but they will be in a minute. All right, so now we've got somewhat of a liquid. Okay. All right, it's going to be loud, so y'all hold on. Here we go. Okay, did y'all hear it speed up a little bit? That means it's ready. There it is. Okay, so now what we're going to do, fixing this so y'all can see, is pour it into the ice tray. And it should just pour right in. Well, it won't pour right in, but it will somewhat pour in. Much easier than when you actually turn it into almond butter. I mean, this is like almond butter with water in it. And it also works out really well then in the smoothies. So I started doing this because I got tired of spending all that money on almond milk at the store. And I figured there must be a better way. And finally we've hit on it so that it freezes really well. Now you want to just spread this out in your ice trays. Now I pulled out a couple of the ice cubes that I froze on Saturday just to show you what they look like. And this will make a little over 1 ice tray full. And you want to make sure that when you're putting it in the ice tray, you can see those little connections. See those little white connections of the ice tray in between there. Alright, and so now it will freeze really much faster and it will come out of the ice tray to go in smoothies. So there's what it looks like. Now, we've got just a little bit left in there, and what I do with this is simply turn it into almond milk, and it also partially gets my little beaker cleaned out. Here's what it looks like. I froze these on Saturday. See how hard they are? And they come right out of the ice tray, so that solves the problem. Alright, so we will see y'all next time. Well, why don't we go ahead and make some almond milk. Hold on, let me get some water. Alright, with what's left in this little beaker, we're going to make some almond milk. So I'm just going to fill up a glass with some filtered water. Just doing this so I can measure it properly. And then just pour it in. Then we'll turn it right back on. Here we go. I don't want to leave it on so long that it actually heats it up. There's the almond milk. And it is delicious. Now this is natural almond milk, no sugar, no vanilla, no anything but almonds and water. There it is. Some of those little brown specks will sink to the bottom, but of course we put a little husk that's on the almond in everything too because that's good fiber. There it is. Great. See y'all next time.